This video enumerates the steps in fabrication of a wing bib multihelix maxillary expander. The appliance is described in three parts: the posterior active part, the intermediate helical part, and the anterior active part. The appliance is made from an 0.32 inches TMA wire, and the molar bands have a same size lingual sheath for appliance insertion. The posterior part consists of a trihelix omega loop at the center of the palate, which is continued as a wire bridge over the palate and is inserted into the sheaths as posterior hooks. The wire bridge as well as the trihelix omega loop should be at least 2 mm away from the surface of the palate. The wire emerging from the anterior end of the hook continues as the intermediate helical assembly. Some distance towards the midline of the palate, the first helix is bent as shown in the figure. The helical scaffold continues towards the depth of the palate with the help of overlapping helices one below the other. The intermediate helical part is a source of activation for the anterior part of the appliance and also a break between the forces from the anterior and posterior active parts. The lowest helix of the intermediate assembly continues ahead as the wire framework for the anterior force pad. The area of force application could be designated before fabrication of the wire framework for the anterior wing bibs or force pads. The shape is such that the extremities of the framework should confirm the area between the long axis of the cuspid and first bicuspid roots at their predicted position after expansion. The anterior wire framework is then covered with a suitable material like acrylic to convert into a smooth force pad. And at the same time, the surface of the force pad touching the palatal tissues is covered with a suitable tissue conditioner. The appliance is ready, activated posteriorly at the trihelix omega loop and anteriorly at the lowest helix of the intermediate helical assembly. The appliance is held upside down in this figure to assess the activation. A simultaneous expanded arch wire to align the crowns, a bone remodeling force at the cuspid first bicuspid roots to make some more room for the arrangement of those roots, and a slight distalizing effect on the molar and resultantly the entire arch is the objective of wing bib multihelix maxillary expander.